Alright guys, I got that 4.11 Volibear My Way in the Jungle Part 2. Runes or Masteries are coming up. Pretty much the same. It's like 621 3 move speed needed. But other than that, yeah guys, don't forget to like the video if you want to see more videos. I'm going to be putting out a lot more content. Um, Other than that, enjoy. And later. Oh yeah. I'm on a little break right now, so I'm trying to put out a lot of videos. Peace. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that part 2 Volibear My Way in the Jungle 4.11 patch. This is the first game I played when I went to EU West. I wanted to do this video like a while back, but I don't know why I didn't. I think I was in the office at the time, because you guys should know that um, I'm not on my boat because it's getting reworked and blah blah blah. So yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, this game right here, well, I'm pretty sure you'll learn a lot, you know, about the beastness in Volibear. And, of course, you know, early game felt like you were losing control. And this top laner, Vlad, was straight up. This guy wasn't fucking around. That Vlad was a beast, but he definitely made some mistakes. But we're going to go ahead and remove his part of the map. Or, yeah, his side off. So you might hear some. Did I say you might hear some sniffles? If you do, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. These sinuses, like, just, I don't know, it's been kind of bad, man. It's annoying. I'm trying to like stream and blah blah blah. So I decided to take a little break, guys. So if people ask where am I, taking a little break to get shit right. And all this other stuff. Plus, you know, I'm gonna get some updates on my boat and see if I got a day when it's gonna be done, because need to go out and get some medicine for this, some Claritin or whatever you call it. But yeah, let's take a look at the lineups. We got Ezreal, we got Zyra going bot for my team, Syndra, aka Kobe's sister, mid. We got the Raccoon Dog going top, and me, of course, playing Volley Beast in the jungle. And on the enemy team, we got that Vlad top, we got even a jungle, and we got Zed mid with Caitlyn and Annie going bot. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, drop some of them dances. Now, looks like I'm going to start Red buff first. So Raccoon Dog doesn't help me. Fuck you. So right there, don't expect no ganks. You know, you don't give it. So I'm glad I started over here. So I'm gonna kill these 3 baby small raids and drop the pipe, boom, and then go straight to my blue. So I hit level 3, and I'll have one of every single one of my abilities. So we're gonna come in. You know, you gank the bot lanes. All right, Ezreal gonna kill. All right, I'm looking. Let's watch that. See what happens. So I'm doing that. Boom, they go fucking hard. Boom. Support for support. Always are going for supports early because they're really squishy. So right here I'm seeing if Ez the Explorer wants to bait himself. So we're going to come in. Now Ezreal, don't expect Ezreal to follow up. So we're going to drop the slow. We're going to drop the auto attack. Drop the auto attack. Well, he's full HP. We're going to drop the flip now. So if she does have flash, she can use it and get out. But you don't ever want to instantly flip first, because you want to stay ahead. You see what I'm doing? I'm hitting her and I'm walking ahead. So I'll be able to get it. But since, you know, she doesn't have, well, she's not going to heal there because she knows she's dead. So she saves that. But she didn't have flash because she flashed and they killed Zyra. And voila. So jungle tactics coming up for you right here. Ezreal chilling off to the side. Annie comes in. No flash. Boom. What's up, Annie? Boom. Con. 2. Slap. 1, 2. Boom. I had to flash. Drop the auto attack because she got out of range. For my W's, that was my fault. I'm gonna go ahead and tax this. I think we dived this this Caitlyn. No, we don't. So let's see. Go back. I didn't have enough for Kindle Gem. I would have just bought my Kindle Gem. Oh fuck, my mouse is off. Oh my god, please, please, please. So I come over here, smite the big one, and I go back and pick up my quote. Oh, my quote. Oh, the quote. I like that. It's called the quote. You know, shorten it down. So quote. Coming in, you know, I killed the 3 baby small raids, haven't done my raids yet, picking that up, clearing this, and then probably gonna go pick up my wolves and then my my white camp to hit my level 5, unless I see an opportunity to gank mid lane. I don't. I like not bot lane right now because they both don't have flash summoners. I usually don't gank bot lane, but whenever you start top side and you do your blue and take up 3 small raids before going to your blue, the best time to gank bot lane is that early. The reason why is because people use reward to drop it in the bushes or drop it early in, you know, in lane. I mean, early in their jungle. So here I'm baiting, what do you call it? So Raccoon Dog decides to go suicidal. I don't have level 6. If I had level 6, I might have been able to fight this, but Dropping some bites. I got my my passive. They have to get out of there. I'm kind of low here. I look around. They're taking my buffs. Okay, she smites that. So there you go. No smite. That means I don't have to worry about her coming in my jungle and trying to take this and now smite me. So go ahead and pick this up. Flats. I mean, Raccoon Dog's probably fucked, you know, because he probably missed a lot of CS in that top lane. Going in. Looks like I'm going around the side. Come over and pick this up. So big mistake right here. So let's take a look. Why did I go bot lane? That's a good question. All right. Okay. After doing this, okay, so, we just saw E right here, right? Take my double golems, use smite, so, and my red's up, so I did my red. So I'm thinking, okay, she has to back. Oh, since she has to back after stealing that, that means she probably started bot side if you looked early game. So that's one thing I forgot to say. So if you're a jungler and you want to know where the enemy Eve starts, then voila, you look at what lane comes in the lane late, and boom, you see it. Oh shit, Eve just went back and bought. Her blue's up. She probably started running towards her red buff, so I was smart enough to come over here and pick that up. So little things like this, I'm definitely sure, you know, I forget to say in these videos, but boom, pick that up. Probably go back and buy right here. Nope, I don't. Come over here and pick this up. I guess I could just stay out. I think my passive was coming up pretty soon, or I just didn't want to lose it, so I decided to pick this up. Oh, I'm a nice guy. I give that to Syndra since I just picked up the one from Eve, and I decided to hit some levels. I get that level 7, pick up my Ancient Golem. You guys know the new Ancient Golem. You guys already know Sapling Barblins. You can kill it through all the raids except for one baby one and hit it, and just let it hit you, and you can fill up if you need to do that. So I see Eve right here. So let's take a look at what happened. Alright, so we got Syndra on the mid lane. Just gave her a blue buff. You got to watch out for your mid laner. Whenever you give them buffs, you're tired of giving them up. No, actually, no. Hold on. Sorry. So let's watch this over again. Alright, Eve is sitting on top of this ward right here. So she went over the ward, and I'm pinging it. So I'm pinging. I was like, yo, Syndra, get the fuck over there. I'm pinging the hell out of it. So that's me. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, those are like, yo, bitch, get John Ram 1, 2. Okay, I didn't get the auto attack off, so we just go ahead and drop the nuke. Holy shit, the damage. So. Oh, so we come in disrespect. Yeah, those were definitely, you know, come on, man. Get your shit together. Map awareness. And you see top lane's getting pressured so hard. So, bot lane looks like we got some fights going down. Do I have flash? I do have flash. So, Ripperoni. Chosi. Boom. Drop the bind. I tank the caliber. 1 auto attack. The disrespect. So, right there, I'm 4-0 right now. 4-0, my friend. So I go back. Giant Spell. The bite's going to be doing a lot of damage. We got a fight going down over here. Let's take a look at what's happening. Eve getting chased out. True shot coming out. Finishing off Eve. Dragon is up right now. So we're going to go ahead and pick this up. Voila, snipe coming out. What's up, Annie? Annie trying to fuck with my dragon. Flash in. Get the flip. The most electrifying move. Boom. I'm coming over here. Oh, shit. So we take a look. Nice bind. So I was like, let's go ahead and dive this. Calculation's been complete. We pick that up. So when bot lanes go super aggressive, you know, that's what happens. You know, if you happen to be there, timing. You know, that's something I don't talk about is timing. You know, do you ever watch your bot lane? You're like, how the fuck do they die 3 minutes in game, get double killed by the enemy bot lane, and you're the jungler? Now, you got to take into fact that might happen in bot lane. You know, if you knew your bot lane was going to go fucking ham and fight to the death with the enemy team, and if you're the enemy jungler this early in the game, like you saw early, both supporters dying, and you're there and you pop up after they blow all their summoners just to finish off and clean up those kills, like Caitlyn did, and you pick up kills after, that's another way of snowballing yourself and getting a great start in the jungle. So always remember, you know, it's not about just farming, like, you know, with the god deer. We can blame Rito on the flare when we AFK jungled the deer in the jungle. But yeah, I knew this was up. I see Eve mid. She doesn't have red buff. It's 13 minutes in. Why doesn't she have red? Because she didn't do it yet. She did it late. She went over. We see Annie. The most electrifying move. I probably get the fuck out of here. I was like, yeah, uppercut, later bitches. I ain't got time for this. She drops the ulti on me. I'm a fucking bear, baby. I'm so tanky. I think I die here. I see Syndra coming in. 1. So we fight to the death, baby. This is to the death. This is to the death. And we swinging. We swinging. Oh, we swinging. That's commitment right there. Seeing that Syndra's comment, Syndra doing the hopscotch right there. That's some real dancing abilities right there. So top lane, now you're probably thinking, oh, yo, Trick, you Volibear gonna fucking everyone up. He's 0-3 right now, 117 CS and 72 on Raccoon Dog. But like I said, I'm 5-0 right now. It doesn't take, you know, if this guy doesn't switch up his game plan, Vlad, and say fuck top and start working over mid and putting pressure and leaving Zed top lane, then you know, it's going to be really bad because I know the game. I know, you know, I understand he's getting fucked. But watch how easy it is. Okay, I spawn. He's overextended. Drop the slow. One. The most electrifying move. Go ahead, pull. Vlad, I'm going to ask you again. Pull. So now, with Raccoon Dog sacrificing himself, him being 0-4 already, I flipped him towards him. I'm glad he went over to him. That secures the bonus gold over to me. Boom. I just got paid. I look and see how much gold I got. 700, so I'm 300 off from another Giant's belt. I can probably get my Negatron now if I want some MR. I can get my Chain Vest. I can just keep stacking HP. So bot lane 95 to 105. My 80 carries got 5 kills. We picked up the Dragon. I'm 6-0. My Syndra's 3-0. Morello's in the mid lane going against AD. What's up, Eve? Eve decides to back off because I'm there. And we're good to go. So I'm looking at bot lane. I'm thinking, hey, there might be some 80 carry over here. And the 80 carries by himself. If anybody's by themselves right now, my bite does a lot of damage. Especially if you're under level and you have no armor. So here we go. So let's take a look at the gank arenas. We got the heal being popped. They know I'm over here. We're going to slow it down. And he's like, bye, bitches. And he's like, yo, fuck this. Fuck my life. So there's the caliber. We're going to drop 1, 2. Damn. And he decides, or that's Eve. What the fuck? 1. Eve running for her life, and boom, overhand left to the back of Eve, taking that kill with ease. Mercs, and he dropping Tibbs, dropping the disrespect, looking at Zed, and he decides not to come over there. So we're looking around, taking over the enemy jungle. You know, the thing I like about Volibear when you get a head start, it's you know, you can take over the enemy jungle by killing them, depending on what jungler, if they're weak or not. Eve's kind of like, you know, goes invis. If you don't keep tabs on her, or if you know, you just have to focus on ganking like I did this game. I got 8 kills. I didn't focus the Eve. There's going to be games where you can take out the enemy jungler because you have nothing better to do, or you catch him, or he makes mistakes, and you know, you're a higher level and you just invade him. You take, you know, your shit all over him. There's gonna be games where you just, like, I keep going bot picking up kills. There's gonna be games where they play a shitty mid laner that doesn't have really any escapes, and you kill them easy. There's gonna be games where you camp top. You know, it pretty much comes down to you reading the game and knowing what, you know, lanes are weak. And if you're able to read that and adapt and switch your game up, then it's going to be no problem, you know, learning and ganking. But there's going to be games where you completely fail and you feel useless. And I definitely want to put one of those up. So we see Caitlyn over here. She drops a caliber net, doesn't get me, get the flip. So right here, I'll probably hit her and then walk ahead of her just in case. Well, I didn't want to take any turret shots right now. So I know her caliber net's already down. Drop the bite and voila. So I stand still. I didn't want to take it. And there you go. See, if I would have moved up, I would have started tanking. So now, she's not there. I decided not to go for the turret because I'm Volibear. I really wouldn't put that much damage on the tower. If anything, I want to go back and finish one of my HP items. As you can see, I got 2,300. I'll probably go back and get my Randuins. If I don't get Randuins, I'll get a Giant's Belt. Nope, I get a Warmog. So now my HP stack is fucking high, and my W does a lot of damage. And I buy Home Guard, so I'm able to get back out just in case top lane gets pressured by Vlad and Rain Guard's having problems. I can pretty much go anywhere. My bot lane is picking up Dragon. Raccoon Dog has it R, and looks like he's not going to jump on anybody. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed this up. Boom. As you can see, the game goes on pretty long. We need to speed this up. I am, so I'm looking around. I see Zed. Uppercut him. Next on the menu, Annie. Tivers gets thrown. Thinking about going back in, so I decided to go back. Alright, so Warmogs. Blue buffs up. Get that. Syndra's having a good game, so she picks up that blue with Morello's death cap, penetration, 30% CDR plus the 5 she gets on masteries. Unless she, and if she uses 5, she would be at 40 on runes and masteries. She would have 40%. So, so I go back, Kindle Gem, buy another Giant's Belt. I'm super stacked up with HP. You know, I'm getting 1,000 plus back from my passive. My bite right now is doing so much damage. Usually I'd max my Q. I might start switching it up if I'm playing against champions that need to be slowed. Looking around, I see Caitlyn, get the flip, boom. There's ulti from Eve. Looks like Zyra might go down here from the Hemo Flake. Ignite gets dropped, nicely done by Vlad. He gets out of there alive, and I get out of there too. So Raccoon Dog off to the side. We're pushing mid. must have thrown this game a little bit, or we stalled this game, or it was just a pain in the ass to finish because Raccoon Dog wasn't too strong. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Nicely done by Sandro, 506 right now. So I just had the back. Looks like they might get this tower. They do get this tower. Sometimes teams don't want to give up, and depending on your team comp, when it comes down to sieging, if the enemy team has wave clear, it's hard to push down mid. So, you know, pretty much what you need to do is just, you know, put pressure, keep taking objectives. Top tower hasn't been taken. I'm working this Vlad. There they go. They're going to drop everything on me. Now, you're probably thinking I'm dead here because of Volibear. Death mark being dropped. Boom. I dropped the flip. He lands a couple of them shurikens. Puts ignite on me a little bit too early. Oh, so here you go. So I think my passive is about to come up. Oh, hey, you're about to see some. I think you're about to see maximum disrespect here. Oh yeah, you are. There you go. Yeah, I'll put it in speed. Okay, no. Where's Vlad at? Oh, here you go. Ready for this? I just hit him like fucking 5 times. Yeah, where's it? Boom. So yeah, Volibear's pass is so strong. HP given back, just too much for anyone to handle. And as you can see, the disrespect is at an all-time high. Alright, man. Fuck, man. The influence, man. I just influenced the whole community. Or my whole bronze community to do that. That's what everyone cries about every time. All your subs are bronze, and so oh, shut the fuck up. Alright, but yeah, let's see. Got a little bit of armor now. Don't have no MR, but of course, passive making up for that, and all that HP stack. Boom, about to pick up our 3rd dragon. It's 11 to 30, and if we look at our comp, you know, at this point, we can probably pretty much dive them. I wonder what happened. So let's go ahead and speed this up. Mid's being pressured right now. They're overextending. Need to be a little bit careful. I see Vlad. I flip him just in case he has flash. And boom, nicely done by Sandro, killing him. I know you can see me, so I was dropping that. And boom, there's a blue buff. Oh, so I take that. There's Eve dropping the ulti. There's the Frost Queen. Boom. Doesn't get the roots, and I'm off to the side over here doing work. Alright, so top's push. We can't take that tower. Ez tanks that. We're going to go ahead and push mid. Wow, I can't believe this game goes on for another 12 minutes. Kind of crazy. I want to know what happened. Did we fuck around too much? Alright, so let's see. I'm going to push down bot. There was probably a time we could have pushed down mid, so we got, okay, here we go, the squad coming in on me. So let's see, everyone's back. I shouldn't be overextending this hard with Ezreal right there in the river. Everybody comes in, they drop the flame, ignite gets put onto me. My passive's still ticking. I get locked down. As you can see, I can get away. Ezreal gets taken out trying to save me or something, so that was a big mistake. And nobody was pushing a lane while I was overextended, so that was kind of bad. Tivers gets dropped onto me. I fear that bitch, and it looks like Eve's still chasing me, and I walk right out of that. So there's my team working on Eve. Eve goes down. We got Tivers just looking around. Boom, Syndra shows up, doesn't get the stun off, drops the ball. Boom, there's the balls to the face. Ignite topped off, and he goes down. So Vlad's actually putting a little bit of pressure with Caitlyn down here. So boom, this tower looks like it's gonna go down. I show up. I'm like, hey babes, oh you dead. Boom. Yeah, please. Oh my god, the damage. So Ezreal shows up too. Well, yeah, Ezreal picks up that kill. And our you see Zed getting pressure. Boom. Syndra overextended. Boom. Deathmark gets dropped onto Zyra, but they don't want anything to do with that. And Zyra takes out Zed, so that's good. You know, whatever. Losing our mid right there and 500 gold going over wasn't part of the plan, but it's all good. You know, the damage that Syndra was putting out is just so much. Top's being pressured right now, so we're kind of like spread out. We didn't really group up. You know, we're just trying to, you know, Vlad did already push that, so I had to cover the lane. So instead of grouping up, I just pushed down bot. Didn't set it up to where, you know, for it to stack like the Koreans. I have to go watch that video so I can start stacking waves and making lanes push and setting up those sieges down in the mid lane. But who does that in solo queue unless it's probably really, really high elo and people are actually trying hard, and you'll probably never see that only in certain games. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just talk about, just type that shit in. Lane pushing Korean 101. So we're gonna go ahead and pick up this. So we pick this up. Last 3 dragons going to us, to Baron, and of course Dragon being up again. So yeah, they just did not want to surrender. They wanted to continue to play. So this kind of might have been, you know, our faults for just having too much fun. I don't know if I give that to Ez, but let's go ahead and speed this up. This game pretty much over. If you have any questions, ask, guys. So as you can see, I'm coming in here. So yeah, that's probably what it was. Rando and drop. So it's little things like this where you're fucking around. I'm killing Timbers for 50 gold. Little things like this where, you know, I have to back and my team's left out in the field by themselves and they probably engage, get dropped low, and we keep continuing to have to go back and fill shit up, man. Oh my goodness. Fill our HP bars back up. So fourth dragon going, second time Ezreal doing that. So good job on Ez for realizing that nobody's going to contest that and doing it by himself. So it was a lot closer game, and they tried doing it by themselves. And without me, you know, that first time being top lane, you know, they can get outspied, especially if they don't have pink wards, and Eve just slides right in and has it warded. So we're going to go ahead and tank this. Look around, boom, Zyra dropping ulti, he's gonna flash out, getting burnt, boom, Eve getting worked. So we're gonna go ahead, you guys see the items, and the item build, it's pretty much simple, just HP stack, you know, armor, a little bit of MR, you know, just Warmogs, HP, W helps it, passive gets, gives me more HP back when I'm below 30% HP, Zed getting in there, dropping Ignite, boom, I'm all over Vlad, Ezreal chasing, oh, that's Zed gonna go down, and Annie might want to be a little bit careful here, as you can see, I'm running after him. And boom. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we don't end the game. Alright, so yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. You know, I'm just sitting here fucking dropping disrespect. And I was expecting my team to finish the game right here, but they didn't. Because I wanted to keep my 13-0 intact, but I didn't. I tried to end after. Then for some reason I get goon squatted and nobody tries to help me. And I'm like, fuck, my perfect game. No. Raid boss down. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, this is a legit build right here. And remember, it's all about the bite. You never want to bite until they're low. You want to max your W. If you feel like your W is going to be useless, you're not. Or if you have a lot of follow-up in lane, like a lot of damage in lane, you can max Q for more move speed. You can max your E if you want to slow them down a little bit more. But W, you're going to get the most damage out of, especially when you hit level R. Power spike is over 9,000. Just auto attacks, you know, doing 75 plus magic damage on hit, plus spreading around if there's you know, more enemies nearby, or if you need to use it just to clear and take towers after killing somebody, but more likely you'll use it. But yeah, you know, you can. And then your second ability, so I'd max my E first, start E if you're not going to get a big leash. W if you're not going to get a big leash. E if you're going to get if you know you're going to get a big leash, because it'll fear and you won't take any damage, and you're getting a lot of help if you communicate with your teammates and let them know that, you know, a big leash is needed. And then your Q for second ability max, you can go Q. I've been doing Q lately just to run at champions to get more move speed, but I'm thinking about switching it up. If I know their summoners are down, or if I feel like I don't need that because you know, of course, I can loop around, do this, I'll path correctly, then, you know, max need doing a little bit extra damage too. How it works too, and that's magic damage. So I might start doing that too. So it's really up to you. And you know, if they have like Lulu, then maxing Q second would probably be the way to go, or splitting it between W and Q, because Lulu's a bitch, and a lot of champions with a lot of escapes. But you know, like I said, if you path correctly, you know where to go, and you predict that, you know, he's gonna go here with his little flash ability, then boom, you can cut him off. So plus you gotta flip and you're slow. But yeah. Blow summoners, get fed, get paid, and drop that disrespect. No, I'm just playing, but don't drop the disrespect. Just secure victories, and voila. If you have any questions, ask below. Don't forget to like the video if you like more of these. This is the Volibear Part 2, My Way in the Jungle, 4.11 patch, and boom, we're going to come in here and finish it off. Boom, tanking laser beams. Later.